everyone. This is Dr. Live with New Insight, and thank you so much for joining me in another video. The title of today's video is Don't Waste Your Time. One of the things we hear a lot of these days, and I also emphasize in many of my videos, is protect your heart, protect your energy, protect your peace. And all of this is important, but there's another valuable resource we need to protect too. And that is your time. Because once time is gone, you do not get it back. Time is one of the few things in life none of us can control in the grand scheme of things. We can't stop it, we can't pause it, we can't rewind it. But what we can control is how we use our time, who we devote our time to, what we give our attention, energy, and emotional investment to, what we entertain, what we tolerate, what we continuously pour into. And the thing about time is, it doesn't stop moving. Not when we're tired, not when we're grieving, not when we're sick, not when we're overwhelmed, anxious, burned out, or emotionally depleted. Time keeps moving regardless of our emotional state and our circumstances. And this is why we have to become intentional about protecting it. Because every single day that passes is a portion of our life being spent somewhere with someone doing something. And eventually we have to ask ourselves, is this investment worth the cost? Because some people will consume your time while adding very little value, stability, peace, or emotional safety to your life. With that being said, as mindful and careful as you may try to be with your time, understand this: narcissistic and toxic people are often time wasters. These relationships can drain years out of your life while giving very little in return besides confusion, instability, emotional chaos, stress, and exhaustion. And one of the reasons this happens is because narcissistic and toxic relationships are built on imbalance. While you're approaching the relationship from a place of sincerity, empathy, emotional connection, and genuine care, the other person may be approaching the relationship from a place of control, entitlement, ego, validation seeking, or personal gain. So right from the beginning, both people are operating from two completely different emotional realities. For many narcissistic individuals, life is a game. It's their playground. And when you add distorted thinking, a lack of empathy, emotional immaturity, ego, and entitlement, you will find that their reality operates very differently from yours. Your needs, priorities, and responsibilities do not matter. Your exhaustion is overlooked. Your pain is minimized. Your emergencies or hardships become inconveniences to them. And this is why so many people leave these relationships physically, mentally, and emotionally, financially, spiritually depleted. You were trying to function from a place of humanity while dealing with someone whose focus was primarily themselves. So the time, energy, effort, patience, sacrifice, and emotional labor you pour into the relationship does not register with them. It doesn't compute emotionally because empathy, accountability, reciprocity, warmth, and consideration are not central parts of the narcissist's personality structure. And this becomes very obvious during moments when you need support. Notice how they suddenly disappear when you're struggling, when you're sick, when you're grieving, when you're emotionally exhausted, when you're financially strained, when life is hard for you. Because many narcissistic individuals are comfortable receiving support, but deeply uncomfortable giving it at all, let alone consistently. Some of them lack the emotional capacity. Others simply lack the desire. And this is why they can appear so cold when you're vulnerable, so detached when you're hurting, so apathetic when you're depleted, Some will smirk at your pain, patronize you while you're struggling, mock your emotions, and invalidate your experiences. And you sit there thinking, how can someone be this disconnected? How can they watch me suffer and not care? But the painful truth is, many of them truly do not care in the healthy, emotionally attuned way that you're hoping for. Because toxic and narcissistic personalities are often centered around ego, self-preservation, validation, image, and control. This is why you can spend years trying to explain yourself to someone who has no genuine interest in understanding you. Years trying to prove your worth, trying to get consistency from inconsistent people, and years trying to earn basic respect, empathy, communication, or emotional safety. And the dangerous part of that is toxic and narcissistic relationships often keep people trapped through hope. Hope that things will change, hope that the good moments mean something, hope that the person you occasionally see is the real version of them. And the psychological abuse creates emotional confusion and trauma bonds that can keep people attached far longer than they should be. And while you're trying to figure the relationship out, time keeps passing. Days, weeks, months, years, opportunities, peace of mind, mental clarity, energy, all slowly being consumed by dysfunction. This is why healing requires more than just moving on emotionally. Healing also involves becoming more protective over your access, your emotional availability, your focus, and your time. Because your time is your life. Every hour you spend begging for bare minimum behavior is an hour you cannot get back. And every year spent trying to convince emotionally unavailable people to love you correctly is a year taken away from your healing, your growth, your peace, your happiness, your purpose, and your life. And I think sometimes people really underestimate how damaging prolonged exposure to toxic and narcissistic relationship dynamics can be. It impacts your nervous system, your confidence, your concentration, your physical health, your sleep, your self-esteem, and you can become so consumed trying to survive the relationship that you slowly lose connection with yourself. And that's why boundaries are necessary. Not to punish people, not to be cruel, but to protect your mental and emotional well-being. Because everybody does not deserve unlimited access to you. And just because someone wants access to your time does not mean they will value it. Some people only value what you provide. So part of healing is learning discernment, learning who pours back into you, who respects you and considers your feelings, who shows up consistently, who nurtures you, and understanding that love should not cost you your peace, your health, your sanity, your identity, or years of your life. So remember, protect your peace, protect your heart, protect your energy, but also protect your time. Because time is one thing you can never get back once it's spent. And the right people won't waste your time. They'll value your presence, respect your effort, and bring peace into your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.